Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of August 3rd, 2020. Every week we chat about the things parents are talking about, complaining about, and obsessing about right now. I'm Catherine Haleko, and I'm here with Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
This week we're complaining about being the middle mom and obsessing about distance learning, like everyone else in the world. We're also taking a couple of breaks for an entertainment discussion and a recommendation roundup. But today we are talking about household hacks we are proud of. So Terry prompted this by a cool little project she accomplished.
Calling it a project is, I think, overstating the case. I talked here quite a while ago in the roundup about a new pair of jeans I purchased. And there was a time in my life as a extremely short person when I would attempt to hem things up, probably the same time in my life where I lived with my mother who would do it for me. But at this point, at age 61, I'm kind of I hack the bottoms off the pants until they're the right length. And then I just let those beautiful denim hems just frazzle and string out and look like cut-off shorts.
I feel like that's in style.
I hope it is. And if it's not, I really don't care. So this left me with two round strips of denim, nice sturdy denim, about maybe 2.5 inches wide on each of them. And it's like, these are too good to throw away. This is good denim. I paid a lot for these jeans. I'm going to find a use for these things. So I've had them sitting off to the side of my desk for, months, just waiting for their time. I'm thinking, could I make a mask out of them? No, they're too narrow for a mask. What could I do? And then one day I sloshed a little tea on my desk and I thought, you know what? I could use one of those as a coaster. So I was resting my mug on this little strip of denim, but the hem, the reinforced bottom, the former bottom of the jeans was a little thick. And if I put my cup wrong, it kind of tilted. And I thought, well, that looks dangerous. And then all of a sudden the light bulb came on over my head. And what I have done is duct taped together these two pieces of denim to make a nice, sturdy, rectangular coaster for my desk, which my tea is sitting on right now. And it's completely ridiculous, and yet I am very, very proud of it. I mean, I could not even be bothered to sew them together. No, I duct taped them on the inside. And so they have the frayed edges are together, and you can see the duct tape in a couple of spots, but my mug does not mind sitting on top of it. It doesn't care. And of course, the longer it's got heat on top of it, the more it will just sort of melt together into one unit. So this is my household hack. And darn it, I'm very proud.
Of course you should be.
It brings me pleasure every time I look at it to think, I found something to do with that stuff that was on the side of my desk for no good reason. Yay, me.
So it got me to think,
do you guys have any tiny triumphs of junk repurposing that you would like to share with our listeners?
Well, I bragged about this in our chat, and I will tell it here now, which is that I fixed a broken toilet all by myself. All by myself with the help of YouTube, which I learned from Nicole. Always check YouTube when something is broken. The toilet was running and it wasn't flushing, and it would flush if you turned on the water in the sink in the bathroom and then flushed it.
Okay.
So it was like the little pump that puts fresh water into the tank, so that the toilet can flush. And it's cost $15 to get a new one. And I installed it myself, and I was extremely proud. And then I followed this up more recently with our refrigerator was leaking. Mm-hmm. And I didn't fix it, but I did stop the leak by shutting off the water supply to the refrigerator. So that was another small victory, even though, now we can't dispense any water or ice from the fridge, but
it's not leaking.
It's not leaking, which was a bigger problem. So
absolutely a trade-off I would make.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we will get it fixed, but this way we don't have to live with giant puddles until such time as we get it fixed.
Yeah. Well, good for you.
Yes.
That's impressive.
YouTube saves all.
Yes, I knew I did reference YouTube for the refrigerator as well. I mean, I basically knew what to do, but I needed help like finding where the water supply would be, and that's also where I learned that I had to manually turn off the ice maker, otherwise it would ruin the ice maker. So I did that.
That's good to know.
So I'm well on my way to becoming a plumber, just so you know.
Clearly. If this podcasting thing doesn't work out.
What radius do you work within? Is there like a distance?
It's gonna be a big expense to get me to California.
Yeah, the service time is not that expensive, but the travel time
The travel time
is
will
quite
cost
steep.
me. Oh, that's funny.
How about you, Nicole? What tiny triumph do you have to report?
Well, I think I spoke about this before with the both of you, not on this podcast, but it's actually a hack that I got from somebody else, and I tried it, and oh my goodness, it has changed my world.
Oh, tell us.
So this came from a lady on TikTok who her account is all about cleaning, like cleaning your house, like different ways to clean and tips for tricks for cleaning. So here in Southern California, we have very, very hard water, and everything gets stained with the calcium in the hard water.
I remember.
So we have white spots on everything, and I've tried all the chemical products to get them, to scrub it off. I've tried, and particularly the glass on our shower door is atrocious. Like, it's just, the buildup is incredible. So even, with me wiping it down every few days, it still accumulates. And so I've tried all these household products and all these chemicals, and nothing's worked over the years. And so it's just been very frustrating because it just, it just becomes unsightly and gross, right? So anyway, this lady on TikTok said that she uses SOS pads, those little wire pads that you use for your pots and pans. So she says she uses that. And so I thought, okay, well, I've tried everything now.
Yeah.
Get my little SOS pad out and a bucket of water, and I start scrubbing, and boom.
Oh my goodness.
It is like 99% like clear. Like I wouldn't have imagined. And there's no, harmful chemicals, there's no smell of the chemicals, it's just, I am so happy.
That is awesome.
I have found,
and it doesn't scratch the glass?
No. If it does, it's not noticeable.
It looks better than the calcium, so who cares? Well, we'll have to. Do you remember the name of the TikTok lady?
That's a good question. I will have to find her, and then we can shout her out because
yes,
I'm very thankful for her cleaning tip.
We will include that in the show notes. Yeah,
I'm feeling very, very empowered and very, look at me go kind of thing.
Right.
It's a great household hack I've been employing lately, and it's not up to full speed yet, but I think that there's great promise for it, is outsourcing difficult customer service issues to my daughter and husband.
Oh.
Like, there's the cable box in my daughter's room wasn't working, and she kept complaining about it. And I said, you know what? Why don't you and your dad sit down and contact the cable company? Have a good time. And then 2 hours later, they came out with their hair torn out. Better you than me, children. So
you're like, welcome to my world.
Exactly. I said, now you know why I get how I get when I have to contact the cable company. That's going to be your job from now on.
Yeah.
So the cable company said they would call to make an appointment, and then they never called. And so finally we just started doing cable box shuffle, and to see if any of the cable boxes in the house would work in her room. And then one of them did. So, and her cable box that wasn't working in her room worked just the same in the other room, so we didn't have to contact them again. So that's always another good thing to try. Well, that's going to be it for today's round 1. Tune in tomorrow for our entertainment-themed round 2, and later in the week to find out what we're complaining about, obsessing about, and recommending right now.
We're always interested in what you have to say, so drop us a comment on our website, our Facebook page, or Twitter, where you will find us at Roundabout Chat.